Hey, what's going on? How's everybody doing? So a recent view of mine, I went back to my old profiles. I looked at the old videos that had obtained some attraction. Some of them I named. I stopped naming my videos because when I name them, it's easy for people, to go out and gather my information and start their own story, uh, using my information, and that's something that I absolutely despise. And recently I've been tagging people planting traps or whatever, just to see what's happening, and for you people to watch my content, know about my story, right? And just keep taking from me after you've been bothering me so long as a little kid. I got different colors of shock in my eyes. I'm just gonna take the time out to fulfill your crave and let you know that since a lot of you people want to get paid for mental health. So messing with me is suicidal. Okay. Whether it's in the light or it's in the dark spiritually. Yes, it may though. I'll entertain you for a little while. And you see the pictures that's going around, uh, or videos is going around with me. If you tap into any of my other social media and you see, yes, I do put up pictures. Those pictures are not CGI. That's me. That's what I possess. That's who I am. That's how, and that's why a lot of people used to, attract to me. They're still looking at me, looking for me, trying to be cool with me and all of that other stuff. But my whole life, I knew I was different because I was looking to see if you had what I had, and none of you do. So, being that that's what that is, it can piss me off. So you see, when you see me in person, for all you people that see me in person, understand that poison, right? Poison goes with color green and color purple. Poison. And I'm saying that because rotten, degeneration, rigor mortis, that shows the same color. Violent, violet, what is it? Um, what's the other drink? It's just royalty. The royalty purple goes together. Okay. So, like I said, I have a huge problem with you guys' angle in life, not just in social media. See, this is why the federal government made this social media. So instead of being in barbershops or face to face or in closed areas having these type of debates and arguments, and it can lead to something, we could do it this way. You know, a lot of us, just because we have some type of aggression side or violent side or mental health side or stink attitude side, right? Whatever you want to call it. A lot of people are intelligent and they're seeking more intelligence. So you people really can't change anything. Okay. No matter how much you try to manipulate stuff and use people's name and angle and degree yourself to match somebody else that you're bullying, it was just meant to work out the way it works out. So I seen a lot of views on videos that I named, like the Project Bluebeam and stuff like that from 3 to 4 years ago. To let you know, you see it now. You see that I said it a long time ago, and you see that it's here. So it's finally here in the present day of 2025. You go back in my old videos that I named it. You could type in it, and it shows you. And I'm proving my point about me being conscious to a better degree than you. How I talked about the videos and talked about the technology a long time ago that got invented a long time ago, and how it's here now, whatever, and how I'm dead accurate, and how all these other people on YouTube, they're just not as accurate as I am. Okay. So if you are tuning in, I got a microphone for you so you can hear me. I was posting videos on my iPhone and my speaker's a little messed up, But you can hear me still. I didn't care about the qualities, but now I want you to hear me loud and clear because you people keep taking my information, proving to me that you're against me. You take my real name and smut it out. You take my rap name and smut it out. You take the intellect that I have and you try to, talk about it in your videos sounding stupid and just stopping short and you can actually hear me. You can hear me myself in somebody else as they talk to me. And that's what I want to as they talk to me to you in, using my information. So that's where I want to start this video off, right? Because a lot of people you don't understand or whatever. When I'm watching a video of you and I know that you're about to say something that I already said, and you called me the dirty section of YouTube, right? That's what I'm labeled as because I'm not a blockbuster getting paid person with a whole bunch of numbers. You declared me as the dirty section of YouTube. So you are this hierarchy, you're the Vishnu type, right? That's in a king in a mansion in a castle, and you keep coming outside to the land of earth and God where Shiva is king. And you keep taking kids and taking laughs and taking kids and bringing them back to your mansion, right? And you got me wanting to spawn trap on you, okay? And I'm bringing this up because it's the color situation. Mother Earth is green and blue, okay? Green and blue, flat in and flat out. This Earth, I don't know about the super Earth that the other people are from, whether it's the white people or the Caribbeans or wherever you're from. I don't know. But I can just tell you something about those two colors. And just your luck, a lot of you people don't understand that I have a different eye color, and that can also be a part of why I have chakras, right? So my eyes is green blue, okay? Now you don't see it a lot because of the transparency and the tunnel vision that I possess. I use the back of my brain, and if also, when I work out and I'm in full, capacity of training, I start to look different, function different, or whatever, and it's all natural, like I said before, because of the back of the brain and reptilian sensory. What you fail to realize is the color blue absorbs electricity, and then the color green has a deadly effect of electricity. Okay, so meaning certain perfect accidents can be avoided, and I'm pretty sure you've seen the color chart of when they electrocuted certain colors and the color blue didn't get electrocuted, right? So now you people start to think about what you're really doing. You're aggravating somebody that has a different niche, a different degree, right, than you, and you're complaining about it, and you're the one who started with me. If you look at Reggie Little Rodney, he went and took my name. If you look at the A positive blood monkey cousin that I have with his dyslexic sister, Deshay in Brooklyn, you see how they keep, you know, playing with my name. And this is done purposely because my father's last name is Barksdale, right? So this is why you people are subject to getting your ass whipped any type of way, any random way by me for that, for trying to make me change my name. And you're basically showing that, my father, he okays this abuse. Now, my father is a person that I'm not proud of. He's just a father. However, I possess color that you don't possess. So I feel like all of y'all are targeting me because I'm a Barksdale without the last name Barksdale. And that's another reason why my little cousin lost his life, right? LA too. Lennon Anderson too. Okay. Now I want to explain something. Project Bluebeam. Those videos from 3 years ago got a lot of pickup. Okay? And I talked about certain words, the intangible ghostly that goes with subconscious, incorporeal, right? And I talked about Vasu Sastra, right? Dwelling and teaching. So, a lot of parents, you dwell and you teach, but you're learning off me. That's very, very dangerous for you. Like I said, the earth is a place of degeneration. If you're too healthy on planet Earth, it could turn into a sickness. When somebody dies and decays, the decay, the rottenness, is now a living specimen. Okay? So we on the same page here, right? So, like I said, the videos on my YouTube and social media, and if you go to my other IGs or whatever, you see what I'm doing. Y'all want to learn about certain stuff. Now, it's can you handle it? Because I don't think you people understand how important it is to stop trying to inflict and impose your lifestyle that your ancestors might have taught you from a different planet. Because maybe your planet isn't like planet Earth. Maybe Super Earth or Super Earth X or Super Earth Y isn't like regular planet Earth. And I say that because we live in a degeneration system. You have to lose a lot. You people, when you lose, like if you smoke a lot and then you stop smoking and then you treat yourself better, you could become stronger after that. You see what I mean? So now this is what I'm going to teach you. And I hope it scares you. And I hope it scares this shit out you. And this is something that I know for a fact. And this is something that you're going to go outside and see all the time. So here's the nail in your coffin. Okay? So let's just say, for instance, we got a couple, man and woman, right? They had a baby and lived the life. They lived life for about 7 years. Unfortunately, the baby had got sick and the baby passed away. The baby becomes food for the earth, right or wrong. In the parents' mental health and their mental wave, it becomes a sensory for planet Earth, right? However, there's a bunch of questions that you talk and you ask God, why this, why that, how come I had to go through this, why did this have to happen to my child and us, this, that, and the third, right? That's a part of the life circle that the animals, which we look and possess and possessed by, and we look like, that's what they go through. You see elephants, you see tigers and lions, when they see their young die, they grieve, right? However, you got certain animals like monkeys and gorillas and other primates. Sometimes the big cats and dogs, they eat their babies. Okay? So that's one side of life. That's the criminal, quote unquote, criminal side of life. Now you have another side of life, which is the